say tag bi akomo party headquarters akotutu to meters ni ade e wo ho nyina
mamencha NDC Bernard titro ne the presumptive leader John Dramani Mahama na ma chair obi bia titro ne honorable chairman Samuel Fotuam for na ma me free mu on Tuesday na Yankopon yard ma 25th of November na yebedi ne 1 week for radio.
Okay.
Until for now no team Samuel Fotuam for your suspended and campaign na yeah working towards no matter 1 week. But eno kra nanchen no underground team no work. But yeah the slogan ye nyina ya je to me de kwa bonten say Sami Foto kuntonton preko. Ti say we team Sami Foto a troto there mo say onya te Sami Foto no ajiso kuntonton preko. Ebi kuntonton 3 times.
I don't know chairman of Zampofo.
Sami Foto versus General Mosquito. Nti kwa ye konye o Sami Foto kuntonton preko. Nti tonton so de opeso ukuna odo do gaten wa prapra fie wada mosquito netting wa pekwe na wa pere na wa spray. Nti Yankopon yard on the 17th of December 2022 where BC by be a conference ni bia congress no yen slogan simple, no insult, no personal attack, but Sami Foto okuntonton preko. Ubisa say yen party headquarters no crese task bimo these are internal matters. And the National General Secretary of the party issue a caveat on that to the effect say OBBOye involved will be punished accordingly. I want to hold him in high esteem. Say statement now why issue no is in order. But my major concern is how those people got access to the 3rd floor of the party building. But that notwithstanding, once the General Secretary akasa no wakasa, nti Yankopon yard my first investigation because but all said and done no. Campaigning costs very serene, and you can even see that from certain platforms. I mean, there's one thing I love about the NDC. Ye kufie ye mfa ma abonten. MPP kufie ni abonten nyina. There's a difference between the NDC and the MPP. Ubon se ntokwa ekoso ise de esi wo kokomu na nke APM a nke ye West. But all said and done, the best people will win.
Hit ni nyendo.
O atraso.
Hit no.
Atraso kra.
Oh, that's a fair name.
The speaker say me media ma declare so officially no.
At the peak of the campaign no.
Peak bi ani hobio.
I see.
Ya tra peak no. Because it's obi ahu ne level. Ye hu omo launch omo campaign omo de carnival nenam. And hu omo so mo use submarine tactics. Enti Timofo Sompo for there see ye nkoye carnival nko se samfidi engu ka mu enko launch campaign mwaka over 500,000 Ghana betin says kana kohwe constituency executives. Enti ye campaign ye very moderate, very humble campaign. Ye flamboyant, no ramatas, no jamboree, no. Ye kono se NDC, you know, the less endowed political party, the less privileged. Yenti team Sami Foto campaign is our steady boko and I'm from and fashion team seems as speaker so share for nipa. Nipa bi oyikukuku bi otare ntem. Nti team Sami Foto so what steady campaign na. Yesi yan launch campaign bia. Party delegate na beto aba no. Inse say be launch campaign, the say can be party man. And that's so be launch campaign of such a magnitude say the opponent here no. You need not less than 1 million Ghana cedi.
Oh how?
I'm telling you.
How?
Henipadu do free region ba ye hwe omadi diemu omo ka sika mu ba bia obe rent TV stations e be fa press e be cover odi ni nyina bom a wunwie no na wo kọ 1 million Ghana cedi. Say sika no team Sami Foto no ye spend say sika no mum no ye de be hwe party mba no. Enti ye campaign no ye very moderate, very humble, very considerate because him say 2 million war over 8,000 delegates no when media hype. Enti ye dey say Sami Foto kuntonton prekon. Enti na make say ni guso ye to all the mosquito and the sasso and the heaven mo. Ye to ni nyina pack egu ho. Enti dey beto aba no ye twe ba kwa na ye mia no hwe. Enti ye kobunu region na ye mia hwe na wate ato. Ashanti hwe na wate ato. Ye wi ana hwe ya bobo mosquito and say mosquito. Ye wi beda mosquito net na honto. Na hwe ye prosecute 2024 agenda. Enti it's a happy party and I love NDC so much. Because NDC party obi aka na dwen. I love that thing. Obi take name too personal. You know, but there are some political parties as speaker won't mean share wadwen crowd. But NDC muno, you know, you are free to air your views, won't meet share wadwen. And look, every NDC member name say after every competition is cooperation. Ya kufi ntokwa we are carbontin tokwa. And abontin tokwa no you see as I say there are 2 political parties in Ghana. NDC is campaign the political party. And your political gas me betina fie hey studio hey and I can say MPP MPs na omo ye dede no e omo common fan sika bi mo si o da bi enya no kre na de na asi DNA si ne asem bia ni ho amaka wo show we so emamu eya mo nya me prophet and this speaker NDC mo ya kono and I'm urging every NDC member say yen run a very siren campaign and ye wia ye de anim say same photo kuntonton peko ye kuntonton no wia unsan tonton so hu hia o okọ some jurisdictional mosquitoes play critical role but ye kunu wia ne yanyana no eten say cerebral nsum wa manfo asum manye dede ye boko ne mfam mosquito agenda ne tinyankopon ya adoma tin same photo ogidie se be win
okay
and yeah we need we so we're going to make the NDC so attractive and so embracing.
All right, that's 14 after 8. This is Kessben 92.9, Kessben 93.3. Kessben TV is across the country on your digital platforms. And I pay yeah, that's it. Now, and Kobani Bernard and Yedika Aboboso at the amount. Global Info Analytics at the be about transport first, you know, Swana Echo, Fuel, a home sense, doors. Still, now, no, a lot more difficulties, no, any hardships, you know, Ghanaians are calling. Me who's encophobia, yeah, t-shirt near there circulating the president must step down near there. We'll be showing you some of the pictures now also what he may the air cost within the system. And you pay and home come ana yeba ababedi Krobi Asante join the deputy national communication director of the New Patriotic Party one also late kakra into bedwe but we'll begin obedra na afi one also etime abemu ma o messages no emra 0550596929 0550567929 what about na ya kenkan ni nyina so ede ama. Let me begin with BOT na mintie no on the general performance of the president so far and the address our dema or minor on Sunday night na afi so the responses are aba so far na yentime any ehon enko BOT ba yentio
Mr. Speaker I want say yes untim nyama na ade show kashire na bese bosome nani ameba show we so okaya Global Info Analytics issue a detailed research document and omo kire how wa Ghana fo hu ye mampani no o de no to nchen a Afro barometer issue a report and in the Afro barometer report no almost state emphatically clear about the performance of the government and I've shown it time and again on this platform. Afro barometer report no kramane ya kono say evolution of country's economic condition and a whooping 85% of Ghana for at that time eka se mampani ni mo no homoden inti DAC neno maybe the government is not listening to scientific research. It's a speaker say ofa Afro barometer reporter and omo issue 19 July 2022
Global Info Analytics.
In this important report, there is a column who talks about the approval of the president. There were some column on there, Kasafa, so I'll call this page President Job Approval. In the President Job Approval, disapproval rates is 72%. Approval rate was 23%. Mr. Speaker, say me fa Afro barometer and Global Info Analytics. Clearly, it confirms say mampani no or more no homodin. Mr. Speaker, say we read the Afro barometer report page 2 at a glance views on the economy. It confirms a majority of Ghanaians say the country is heading the wrong direction and offer negative assessment of the country's economic condition and their personal living condition. And it's offer Global Info Analytics. Now, for Afro barometer report, way back in July, they gave a pointer set a buying a mon homoding. Odi no ton China. International financial rating agencies, Fitch, Bloomberg, Moody, Standard & Poor, confirm say beyond the Afro barometer report, Global Info Analytics say can. Minor cancer economic status no. You declare you from B manual status relatively stable to junk status. So clearly, BBA confirmed is a ban wabon. But there is something about the MPP government. Or that from cry buna no or send a wedding. Mr. Speaker, I mean sign for one question. There are clear indicators that show say a ban be a mon homoding. Now no the idea share monetary policy committee your baby policy rates. From beginning of this year, the policy rate are now 13% thereabout. No, a shoot to Edruna 24.5%. So, less developed economy like Ghana. Anytime we our policy rates economy a testimony of harsher conditions of life for people, because policy rate determine base rate and lending rate to people in the country. So the higher your policy rate, the higher your lending rate, and the higher the cost of doing business, the higher the cost of borrowing. And a man near boy den. In the Krata we also a Bank of Ghana Monetary Policy Committee rate. I have that of October, I have August, I have July and September. And consistently, policy rate na nante kosra. Now we be anytime be Mr. Speaker, bet is a policy rate focus no. The implication in say asetnemu yeden. But aban we no was setting in transigent posture be say abra obi aka se mining koyi no. It is the moment almost see koyi. And I keep telling people say look, so run the economy, Mr. Speaker. It is said ya wa oba. Oba obetmewu, obetma yare, obetma hwiase. It is away parents.
Yeah.
Na oba no yare ana so wu nyame mfa manunsi ye. And just away a bad parent. But the humility to admit say bia oba no wan for na nto mosquito net ntino nya malaria no, it makes you a good parent. But the situation whereby mining koye, all indicators are clear. So for critical macroeconomic indicators are policy rates, lending rates, interest rate, crime rate, unemployment rate, exchange rate. But a boy will consistently say why are there? It is said the Oba culture was no when you're F in chase. Obaya also the owner Archbishop Duncan Williams to be bomb Payama F Nasa. The F cannot change. And so Archbishop Duncan Williams and Pastor Minister Otabel. Now Benya F in chains. Admit sa Obana wabon. So you tum sa Obana bonwa. It gives you indication to have corrective mechanism. Now my what say okay, so me Benya F in chain there. My memfan ko remedial school. Mempe class that at the point I Benya F in chain. Now cause say Obana wabenya. Mr. Speaker, Obana it me mani nye yesa.
Exactly.
Now say me ba show we so. Na me tum ra no ma chizina me ka say MPP MPs na akọ parliament say Kenu Frata nko fam no. Enye Ghana ho na omo dwen o. Eyo omo common fan ntintu sika bi aka mu nti na omo ko. Show ya so omo si o BOT boy propaganda.
I no crowd the feelings bebre ho bi.
Said ya me kai no.
Aside the sin crowd feelings bebre say ho.
Me nka feelings because you see Mr. Speaker. Politics we na ye no say o can say na only evidence defamatory. And I'm happy you are learning law. And I will not go into the tangent of defamation. Because in defamatory suit, you have to adduce evidence to counter it. The award backyard no meaning evidence. But MPB of Free Ashanti Region Ekokotna Metro, Good Morning Ghana, and we confirm say, and some na me beka or ha mo. Thank you. Mo train me down when so much you BOT buanene abomu. First Speaker, my main phone call Ghana Constitution Article 81, and as a student of the law. Boy interpreting. Maybe I'm a new student of the law. Maybe a pocket student of the law. I'm a name street so. Mr. Speaker, Article 81, tenure of office of ministers. Or say, the office of a minister or state or deputy minister shall become vacant if 1, his appointment is revoked by the president. 2, he is elected as speaker or deputy speaker. C, he resigns from office. D, he dies. MP for you call for vote or censure is good.
Yeah.
But Mr. Speaker, Maminka will show you so. Already Article 2, Clause 5 of the 1992 Constitution say, where a vote of censure is passed against a minister under this article, the president may, the underlining the operational word is may,
exactly, unless
the minister resign his office, revoke his appointment as a minister. And in a de facto position, no, a mere vote of censure will not call a minister to go out of office.
Okay. Mami Chere Musa article no they are kind they change that. Vote of censure in the first place. Say you can vote of censure. What it means is that Emrashe Bejafo no HSSR oswafo we and our minister we ye ni mujidie. Enti ye ntimi ene ne nyaduma. Now at the moment omo be movie a motion of censure no. What it means is that womo Emrashe Bejane de womo ni jidie o sa minister nimo. For which reason a minister no entimi Emrashe Bejam ho me di dwumadi bia wo ho. Okay, it doesn't mean say omampanyin begina no so ayinadi.
Thank you.
But what it means is that so why finance minister namra shebedwane say wo mu nni mu gidi a. Okay, na esese wono no de budget ba ebe kan ebe ye bibia no a wontime ma automatically obetimi aye adwuma in his office. Ama ne deputies na ba parliament abeyesa. But ebe kwati omampanyin in some way somehow. That is why constitution so ka say at that particular point, you know, president no say wo pa obeka say okay Brasil be dwana ka say omu ni omu gidi enti say dia fo adwuma to nako. That is what it
means.
Open so onka na tena ho ama na to.
Mr. Speaker, yes, say unfortunate into us so. Mampani ko kumase.
Yeah.
No ko rate the finance minister excellent par excellence.
Exactly.
Kromu hayete ha. CSOs, the media, NPP big men, NDC for year can be say look, akwa no wabon or say man no. You know say that be se me yi kan na Ghana obi no bit me finance minister je can. Into excellent. Now, what chiremam wotiefo atiase ye na woni na bontenso fo dwen say vote or sense na to say pass wi a automatically no
can beko
there be entisa
there
na me nhye nkombone yese konfobone si krobe ba ya na den otimu bi Mr. Speaker baby a meti ni baby a megina yi me wakakra sabi me wakakra me hu niema. There is no way until say about 2024 abano president be finance minister NC. It won't happen. Ni posture akre o ka se mampanyin ka se scam pay dede.
Exactly.
Enye no kre. But twi nan kasa nka se scam pay dwe. That is the actual contest. Sa na ka no. Now you see Nanado is an orator or you'll be on or them or the place it west. Into who name the original word no the adada or boyacho. Nana we dey what trick by yacho. Actual proverb na assume no ye sikam pay Eno who said that the baby a Ghana for econ, but comes to us, okay, campaign dia. Bank of Ghana Ben Makola.
Yeah.
Who said the door, pa? Yen two Makola from Kusia Udomi. Who said, honey, enti Nanaboa, Sika Gen Empe. Nana statement, His Excellency statement, no can, you know, a follow short of what the nation should have gotten. Where your Mampeninda da Mahama statement. And
there were kind of nano ya wada. Okay. And now when so yet good. When so yet Makomba bi obi ade. Okay. Mr. Speaker, so fa mampani Mahama de. Now fa mampani otoso nanado de a. Mampani Mahama de no was central team. Or say building the Ghana we want. On say nanado de no hata. Beauty page ade no. I don't know me too of us there. But the hen all left.
Where nanado de hata.
Emoha.
Hata.
Okay. And I there.
Mahama building the Ghana we want.
Content in the battery.
Where 36 page, where 9 page, where hata. Mr. Speaker, Mahama de no atifian sem you building the Ghana we want. Nanado de no hata atifian sem bi ani so.
Address to the nation.
Oh, the
President of the Republic.
Mr. Speaker, I am a Desa law. Me ma case study in US. Near from be Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Obedi America man no polio achinti not bubuani not a huiche. Na all bano. Na America enya stagflation. Ya ka stagflation. Economic situation be as a mind komua. Unemployment is all-time high. Inflation is all-time high. Economic growth is all-time low. Everything aye hata basa. And then they find stagflation.
Okay.
In the period of stagflation, no, Franklin Delano Roosevelt give you national address. No to need the New Deal, the moment of hope. Okay? And to who some man kwa mu. And it's how the man speak in such economic depression situation. You rally the nation around. Mampani Mahama statement or kan no and nanado de no. Mahama de na tre baby aye ko building the Ghana we want. Enti samimi economist, a journalist, a lawyer, a banker, engineer, you say oh, man no enyina yi. Na mampani kasa ye mu natifia asem ne say ye be hihye Ghana fufo bia ye pe. Na o ma address e ka den. Enu ti na me say Franklin Delano Roosevelt speech no man 1920 economic depression no. E defeating another de no say my central idea. Mr. Kamamfa wonko speech we page 3 paragraph 2. one and the central idea.
Mampanyi
no say, for us in Ghana, our reality is that our economy is in great difficulty. The budget drawn from 2022 fiscal year has been thrown out of gear, disrupting our balance of payment and debt sustainability and further exposing structural weakness of our economy. In the statement, no can you so per the central idea balance of payment, debt sustainability, structural weakness of our economy. I mean, family balance of payment and say, and yama ye swade kwa bontin sika yenya. Any yama ye crade bagana, any sky tiano. And yama ye crade beska tiano brood yenye free ye de kwa bontin so. And yama ye economy no is thrown it out of gear. Number 2, debt sustainability. Say, ya boka amaka ameniye. When a boka no. One company minya commission. Mr. Speaker, I am tumra no machirisi. Okay, so Nebeka will show you say in the year 2020, World Bank IMF Kambu launch DSSI, Debt Service Suspension Initiative.
Yeah.
None about any say country be out there to GDP grow 55 to 60%. No sign on to it. Now say what sign here? A bema ka odi no. Ye the moratorium better so betu in 6 year time. Interest be na ho. Ghana buy and sign adentia. So sign DSSI nyama miensa na esi. 1. On the monitor or spending pattern. Dia na udu sikeye. Udi igarium. Udi si cathedral. Ode masewa bruni. Another makuya bruni. Number 2. On the show say kabia mine diane danedi. And there are 2 forms of debt. The national debt stock me and you everybody knows. And contingent liability. Mami chiremu. Say finance ministry announced say Ghana the cap 452 billion. And no ye car me ni wunim.
Okay.
But can it be why I am fan to be? And a friend of contingent liability. A bini den. The speaker say Kokobo, ECG, get fund. Set up special purpose vehicle the Kobo Bosia. Now I'm for parliamentar. Your friend of contingent liability.
Okay.
And to Ghana by way kaya di and then every ahorden so. They toss me and son. So sign on to DSSI now. On bench say you engage in prudent borrowing. In so Kobo Bosia biana. On bench to say do concessional borrowing. Bobo si e bet metua na hoka e bi ne den sa bobo send the see atoabo gas Commander Sugar Factory Saglem Housing Project free fertilizer for farmers terminal 3 a concessional but sa ko bobo send na wie na we increase presidential staff from 1,000 to 2,000 a consumptive yes anim enti anu ti na Binance sign DSSI no enti se Ghana ye debt unsustainable a self-inflicted burden structural weakness of our economy Mr. Speaker yeti kromu ha na na pam for catch Ghana for say omode bedi akunwa they will convert the Kessben economy to productive economy taxation to production meboa
exactly.
And say after 6 years now that so complaining and get out of the jail wa bon ontimi nyadwuma no na NDC ne be yadwuma no ma me for onko paragraph page 5 paragraph 3 and how very important because say to restore and sustain debt sustainability we plan to reduce our total public debt to GDP ratio to 55% in present value terms by 2028.
Yes.
Why nana be smart? Utan kodo in America. By 2028 no hefa.
Tell what the president.
Odi ko into wabuka na go ho. So you see, Mr. Speaker, there is something missing in paragraph 2 of page 5 of the speech, you know. Ghana total debt stock yes and wanka. Wanka.
But it's around 500 and something.
How will we know? Are you
from the book, say what?
No, you are not the book. Let the president say it. Share Mahama Kasa, Mr. Speaker. Mama phone come Mahama speak pay 2. On what say? Our public debt project to hover around 522 billion. And debt ratio 22 billion.
Okay.
And debt ratio above 100%. Mahama tima chere kadodo agana dear. Any debt ratio. Identina His Excellency Nanado page 5 paragraph 2 went in the and you tell me see way hata we near drew no the chatwo mama for unko page 7 sorry page 6 or say fellow Ghanaians other French word will say me the meaning French ne can but also money that have not like no si can pay the day where there is chaos where there is chaos where there is noise where there is unrest you find money. If you turn down your money, it will go down. If you allow some unidentifiable person to turn down your money, it will go down. Mr. Speaker, when the catcher says he can't pay the day, Shemi ni akro be ba na atade a wa hye ka ode ba Kessben ha. Oh, she life for mo bo. Shabu o mo kodi Kembon ayiba yo mo to kenke party, wache party. On be ye dede krom ha. She National Cathedral mu si dede o mo ye. She o mo ye na ko dede o mo ye. Planting for food dede o mo ye. Me kama wa hwefo ne atiefo atie ne ne se. Obi aka to sika mpede da ka se bi otisi enye no kore na mom sika mpedwe. Dene ne sen. Dwene ne se wo ya aban. Na wo bobosia. Now the charter plane. Now this National Cathedral. Now $50 billion audited now pose menye. O finance minister ya o Kessben be me company financial arranger. Pam na o se me pam no. Eno ye dwe. Enti present paragraph 3 of sika mpede de na enye no kore. Word nankasa is sika mpedwe on the last page 8. Or say I also want to assure again that no need blah 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 haircut will not happen oboa. Enye no haircut will happen. Maminka will show we so.
But he's the controller of the economy.
Oh, Mr. Speaker, I how do ka say the idea no mon kwan. Enra me di fufo no mon kwan o. Tie Zambia, me ma case study obi anko kan. Zambia called the same situation in Zambia.
Yeah.
Do you know what they did? They engaged bilateral bondholders say, look, ye demoka, ye ntimi amoma yemre ne yemfantua. And no more structure debt no. Oba Ghana situation na. Ye domestic holders of bonds need treasury bill owners no more and IMF say unless o be restructure with debt no ye ntimi mwa enti so obi aka kire wo ne say debt restructure means ya captain say BOTC enye no kre na Mr. Speaker me de manu si na crop ya menu crop ya pani abamu no mame fo ade bi ntudwa na obi a nhye no nso mommo date nti o say amamu amompam free show we so on say am tumra no ma kiresie me de bobo register. No be your betting deal was a register we mono. So any instrument with government haircut na the count. Honorable Kobi Opon Kroma. 3 days ago, Kasa was City FM. And no say Mampanya sem no kan ye no. Haircut will be limited only to the principal. Tin you. Interest accruing interest a beba principal haircut be kano. Mami mbo register what do register we be a say.
Principal ni you will see kabotene
na no. Nem se speaker say auto TB ne bonda o hwe mfaso.
Exactly.
Enti principal no de e bia na haircut anka no.
Yeah.
Na mom interest and faso anka wo se unya wo sika ho no. Haircut beche no.
Yes, but say interest na buy ni decide on the percentage.
No. Mr. Speaker, your friend be o ye law of contract. Your friend be consensus at Edem. Meboa, me law. Meboa. Consensus at Edem. Genuine meeting of minds.
Exactly.
Okay, and Obama for the utmost good faith. Say, ultimately, matter what they are, my terms and condition. You know, let them.
The contract has been formed.
So a contract is formed when I buy T-bill. And a woman me rate I would be mommy. Such now catch them say interest I would be mommy so better. What British contract? Me boy, all our law, medium in law. Caveat enter, me boy. Let the buyers selling the buyer beware, me boy. Who will Obama for that principle? The catcher will say, deal with customers with utmost good faith. And I call. Contra profentum rule bi anko kan contra profentum rule actually say the mampani kan ne nya no credit because the information minister abe contradict no mama mbo register na crop ya mrem
just 1 minute
obi bia na obeti udi wo register we mu no fa she otimu say what to bond what to T-bill what to fixed deposit ya wo interest na nke wo se wunya no haircut bet number 1 domestic bond holders 2 foreign bond holders 3 term loan from local banks 4. Term loan from foreign banks. C. ESLA bond holders. 6. Debt fund darching bond holders. 7. Cocoa bill bond holders. 8. Bilateral loan owners. 8. Export credit loan owners. And at 10. Contractors and suppliers of government. Obi bia or two do Mr. Speaker. Mami Fumanu say haircut ne ba. Now can't any peduya in terms of free shows.
Kessben Bernard Oduro Takyi, member of the NDC Chartered Economist, and what say Kasano.